Good afternoon from Epcot Center, specifically here in World Showcase, where you and I, are going to get a sneak peek at this year's Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, also known as the best time of the year. We're also going to find out some of the other things that are coming to and through and around Walt Disney World Resort. So if you're watching live, thank you for being here. Welcome. Do me a favor. You're probably going to want to grab a snack because there's lots of food here. Tag and invite a friend in the comments. And we're going to talk about merchandise, events, some cool stuff that's happening for Halloween in and out of Epcot. A dance party, dare I say. And did I mention food and wine? The first thing we're going to do, though, is take a look over at some of the merchandise, because I know a lot of you are here. I'm just here for the food. A lot of you are here for the merchandise as well. Let me turn you around and show you where we are. We are inside World Showplace Pavilion in Epcot Center's World Showcase. Obviously, and I think in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be hearing a lot about what's happening at Epcot, what's maybe coming to Epcot, and certainly touching on this year's Food and Wine Festival, which is one of my three favorite festivals here at Epcot Center. Food and Wine, Flower and Garden, and Festival of the Arts are all sort of little miniature food and wine festivals. And I think this year is not just going to be bigger, but better than ever. I'm just sort of waiting for my turn to sort of get to chat with some of the people. That's why I'm just riffing like this. I'm going to chat with some of the folks about some of the merchandise coming to this year's event. This is the first chance we're going to get a sneak peek of what is coming. And I'm taking a look. I see a lot of figments. I see a lot of shirts. I see a lot of pins, a lot of mugs. Let me ask you, is Food and Wine Festival something that is like a holiday for you? Is it like Christmas? Is it like Halloween? Is it something that you make a specific trip to Walt Disney World for? When I lived in New Jersey, this was something that was on my calendar and on my radar as if it was like a national holiday. And this year, I think the holiday runs, I have to find out exactly what day it begins, but I believe it runs, this is probably the longest that the festival is running ever this year. So, and there's a lot of, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at some of the things we're going to see too. We're going to talk to some of the folks here at Character Couture. I probably am not going to get a little bit of makeup put on, but at least, well, maybe not until I get to the Halloween party tonight. And as you see, there's going to be a lot that we get to see and do for the first time. And I love the fact that we're able to get little sneak previews before the festival begins, so you sort of know before you go what to expect, what you want to sort of put on your list and on your radar. I'm going to give you a quick look before we get over to talk to the merchandise folks in terms of what we're going to get a chance to see. Pins, mugs, again, lots of shirts. We're going to be able to talk to one of the representatives as well. I just sort of stepped out of line so I can chat with you guys first. We're also going to learn about some of the other things that are coming to the resort throughout the fall. And then down there, I'm really saving the best for last, because that's where all the food and the wine and some of the entertainment is going to be. And I see samples, and I came hungry. I hope they're prepared, because I'm going to bring it. And then tonight, starting at, I think, around 7 o'clock, we are going to be live here on Facebook, as well as I'll be sharing a lot via Instagram stories from the very first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. You may or may not want to tune in to see what or who I may be dressed as. Spoiler alert, it's probably just going to be this. But it's the first Halloween part of the year, and thankfully it's not 177 degrees outside, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what's new elements to the shows, obviously new fireworks and stuff this year, so there's lots of reasons to be excited. Again, I'm stalling because I'm trying to wait my turn to check the merch, and then we're going to start walking around a little bit, but again, show you a little bit in terms of what you can expect. This is usually where people take the most amount of time, and you can see why. I don't want to go somewhere else while we're waiting. I don't want to rush through while I'm waiting for my turn. I know a lot of you have been trying to get your D23 Expo stage pass tickets today. As you saw, the site has gone down until tomorrow. I thought we would get in a little bit faster, but like I said, there's a lot of merchandise to see, and obviously people like spending a little bit extra time here for the merch, probably more than any of the other. That's why we came here first.
They're going to tell you all about the big things happening for entertainment during these events. So come on over. We've got no wait, no line over here at Festival Entertainment to learn more about Eat to the Beat and Disney Du Jour Dance Party. So come on over, meet them both, learn more about the Festival Entertainment happening this year over at Epcot. I see right now we've got David making us look back over here. We got
Thank you. Good, how are you?
Yeah, the 7 black light streams. I got one of those, so now I can do record and live stream the fireworks because those are everything goes crazy.
Right, exactly.
So the first thing I noticed is there's literally an around-the-neck wine glass holder because you don't want to spill your wine as you're making your way around the world.
I know. I like it. Obviously, it's after for you got it for that. Yeah.
Good evening. We got a new group coming in. I want to say welcome to the Walt Disney World Resort Fall Preview. Make your way in. Welcome to the World Showcase. World Showcase. We have a lot of different areas where you can learn more about 2 favorite festivals happening this year. So come on in. check out the locations. We've got spokespeople to tell you all about the new things and things that are returning. Be sure to visit the Epcot.
Can I do a? I'm good.
How are we doing?
I will. How you doing? I'm Lou Mongello from WDR Radio. Wait a minute.
Oh, we're live.
We're live. I hope that's okay.
Absolutely.
I'm sure this is not your first time doing this. I'm here for the food. A lot of people are here for the merchandise, and I was peeking out of the corner of my eye. Lots of new stuff to go through this year. Can you give us a quick tour?
Totally. Let's start right down here if you don't mind.
You can go ahead.
So we're telling one story all the way through in 5 chapters. This is chapter 1. In 2019, we've been talking about Minnie a whole lot, showcasing her in new ways. We've never had Chef Minnie at Food and Wine.
What?
We haven't, and here she is. So she's baked up quite a bit of delicious goods. And her slogan, as you can see on the
Spirit jersey is, everything's better with sprinkles. And I mean, who's going to disagree?
So throughout this collection, you're going to see a lot of rose gold, a lot of pink, a lot of purple, and sparkles. So that's Spirit jersey, and particularly, if I may draw your attention to that, mini ear headband are sure to be very popular items. Something that I don't always get to highlight at these media previews is our Dooney and Burke collection. We were lucky enough to get 2 of the 4 pieces here today. So you're seeing a large wallet and a camera crossbody. There are 2 other pieces though. There's a large tote, and there's an annual pass holder specific item, which is going to be a hand.
Excellent. Tervis is new this year.
Yeah, always got to refresh the design. So this one's going to have a lot of pink and purple on it. And in the background, you'll see the skyline of World Showcase. Some of you who have visited us during Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival might recognize a few of these pieces. We did preview some of them there. Had them out on display in the Odyssey Pavilion. That dish right there is a fully functional baking dish. It can go straight in the oven. It was quite popular last year, so we made sure to update and refresh the design, change it up, but still offer that classic form. Of course, we got to have our shaker collection. We know we have avid collectors of those, so we've got Chef Minnie featured right there too. And a nice keychain. We haven't always had keychains for every Food and Wine, but right there. Let's take a look at Taste Your Way Around the World. So Taste Your Way Around the World is kind of our philosophy for the whole event. And this collection is inspired by red wine and pork. And how we're achieving that is through the use of bamboo, which is a really nice, socially responsible and sustainable wood. So we've got that on our new rolling pin. We have not had a rolling pin to offer in several years. You can see the handles.
Oh, it's the Epcot Spaceship Earth and the hit. Oh, I dig it.
Yeah, so if you roll out your
it.
dough, you're going to get a surprise print on there that will delight anyone, whether you're making a nice pie or cookies for someone to enjoy. We've updated our wine glasses. We know that's another popular collection year to year, so both stem and stemless, and the stemless one has frosting on it this year, which is a little different.
I was hoping you were going to get to this.
This helps your wine to be a little more mobile, I suppose. So anyone who's been to wine festivals elsewhere, this might be a familiar looking item to you.
Well, and I get it. It's not so that you don't spill your drink. It's so that you have your free hands to eat while still being able to hold drink.
Take some pictures.
Right.
But yeah, and also, it's got a really nice lanyard.
I mean, you know this is going to be the selfie image of 2019.
I hope so, right? But hey, let's take a look at this. This is some nice reusable cutlery. Again, we want to be responsible and encourage reduction of single-use plastics. So we've got the bamboo cutlery, the carrying pouch with the clip on it. This is a little something different this year.
And what are those made of?
Bamboo.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And this hat is of particular interest because it is real cork on the bill. And take a look under that bill, too. Whoop.
Oh,
World
wow.
Showcase.
Perfect place to put your pins, too.
Yeah, right?
The next chapter of our story is Brews Around the World, another returning guest favorite, and we've really refreshed the product types here in particular. So we have a reusable insulated 6-pack tote that's really quite interesting. We have a Tervis Stein. We have not offered this product type before, so we're excited to add that to our collection. Sturdy, a little bit of insulation, and just a really nice design overall. A returning favorite is our 2-liter growler. So pick that up as a memory, bring it maybe to your local brewery, get it refilled every once in a while. And we also have a nice beer bucket that you can set on your bar top at home. Our host of Food and Wine Festival is Remy. So we have a few products dedicated to him. He's never offered a chef jacket either, which is kind of surprising. This is a very culinary themed event, so now we've always given you the option for a hat. You can be a legitimate chef at home too. In that same vein, Remy, our famous little chef, is at it again. His ingredients for ratatouille have been once more hidden throughout Epcot, and you are on the search for them in Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak Scavenger Hunt.
And is that one same price, around $6.99, somewhere around there?
$6.95, annual pass holder discount supply.
Okay.
And we've got a preview of our redemption prizes here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so these are pretty sturdy, very sizable prizes here.
Oh, these are super cool.
Yeah. Each one's gonna have one of our different character chefs on it. So I'm showing you Remy and Figment here, but there is Minnie and Mickey as well.
Okay. So there's a total of 4?
Full set of 4 if you want. While supplies last. Make sure you get in on that.
Now, are these date specific, or are they just by choice whenever you?
Whenever you participate, you'll be able to get any of them.
Okay.
While supplies last.
Okay.
Figment. I know you got to have a lot of Figment lovers joining us today. So Figment is once more showcasing his recipe for a Figment. Anyone who visited Epcot in the past should be familiar with this. But if you're not, there's a little reminder of how to make a Figment, right, from his recipe book. We've got our own recipe cards here if you want to remember your favorite dish.
Oh, wait. Hey.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Wow, look at that.
Seasickness, I'm sorry.
Holy cow. He's got a mind of its own.
And this really nice mixing bowl is a new product type for us this year, too.
Hang on. Sorry about that.
No problem. I was just showcasing this product. It's ceramic. It's really sturdy. Again, fully functional. A lot of our kitchen accessories we went to great lengths to make sure they not only looked great and fit our story, but worked great in your kitchen. Trading pins are, of course, a guest favorite. We've got a number of limited edition ones. We have a number that are created especially for pass holders. And we also have a mystery set to highlight in the upper right corner. One box will get you 2 of those randomly assorted, and it is newly refreshed for this year.
Okay. And what's the price of the mystery pins?
I can definitely get that for you.
No worries.
Up front here, I do want to highlight, though, this is a continuity program for our annual pass holders. So we're showing you 4 pieces now, but the collection is 8 in total. So everywhere you see a mug, there's a matching plate.
Okay.
And everywhere you see a plate, there's a matching mug for 8 total. 4 mugs, 4 plates. The ones on the left of Remy and Figment are going to be available day 1. And Minnie and Mickey will be available starting on September 12th.
That's great. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
It's been fun. We'll see you right here at Epcot, August 29th.
Sounds good. Hang on 1 second here. I'm having some... I don't have enough hands. There we go.
I got you. So don't say, I might do somebody say,
It's not like these are the
you
people.
just need to do parades and stuff.
Right.
So what's the correct term?
Well, they're affiliated with
Hi there.
Perfect.
They would just push it like kind of
in the middle, and then they can catch everyone on a hidden view. Everyone sells the
Thank you. Thank you. Great tip. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Good.
Good.
We are live, if that's okay.
Oh, yes, we love being live.
Be careful what you wish for.
This is our character couture experience. So as you can see, we have our friends here all made up and to get ready to go to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So our guests can come in and they are inspired by our character from any of our brands. And it's a unique design. So you work with your stylist.
Okay.
My lovely stylist back here. You help create that look. So no two looks are the same.
So you choose your character and they'll help you.
And then we help you.
So when you say it's from a variety of different lines, we're talking.
We're talking our galactic heroes.
Really?
Yes, our galactic heroes. Obviously, our Mickey and Minnie for our everyday looks, our princesses, and then more of a blend out look. But you can come with any Disney character. We've done Kevin, which was a really cool one.
So wait, so when you say, wait, I have to turn this around because I need absolute clarification on this. When you say galactic type heroes,
Yes.
do you mean possibly some that have an arachnid type of association with them?
Sure. We do all kinds
Do you
of
feel what I'm saying?
well. Yes, our Marvel fans, yes, our heroes, yes, absolutely.
That's what I wanted to ask.
Absolutely.
So if there was a kid, say
It's a kid.
a 50-something-year-old kid that
Yes.
wanted to be or sort of feel like Spider-Man before he went to the Halloween party,
Yes.
you could hook him up.
I could hook them up. Oh yeah,
Without-
I got a lot of
with-
fun stuff.
with
that
no
we could
judgment,
do.
you know-
No judgment.
no
This
judgment.
is a judgment-free zone here.
Clearly,
Okay,
obviously.
Clearly, we are a judgment-free zone.
And so where does this take place? What is the different price points?
Sure. So they start at $50, and
Okay.
it goes up from there. We are at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. We're at Wilderness Lodge at the Salon by the Spring.
Okay.
It's our newest location. Yacht Club, and then Coronado Springs at La Vida Health Club.
Reservations obviously
Yes,
recommended.
Yes, absolutely. Reservations recommended. 407 WDW Disney.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Hi guys, sorry guys. It's 407 WDW
It's Friday, we get it.
Spas.
Remember, it's Food and Wine Festival, so we get it.
So yeah, so 407 WDW Spas. You can make a reservation.
And it's for adults and kids?
Adults and kids, yes,
and
from
kids
4
alike?
all the way up to 104. Come on in.
I just happen to notice your
Yes.
your little eye.
Yeah, so I'm bounding. See if you can see who I'm bounding as. It's the heart, the dress,
I like it.
Queen of Hearts.
I dig it.
You dig it?
I dig it. Let me take a look around and show
Sure,
them some of
please
the
do.
other.
Please do.
And so, who are you inspired by?
Inspired by Scar from the Lion King.
And you accessorize, and there you got your little. Excellent. You're pretty easy. I think I've got you. This must be your lady friend. I almost wore the exact same lipstick tonight. How awkward would that have been? So you can even say, I love Haunted Mansion, hook me up. So whether it's an attraction, a character,
Right.
whatever it may be.
Could be attraction, could be a character. Park, we're good. We can.
So it's almost like they want to be challenged. Like,
Yes,
bring it.
Yes, the girls want to be challenged. Yes, this Miss OJ, two of our stylists here.
So if I said Peter Pan, you could make this happen. You could make all that happen. If I said Spider-Man, you're like, we got this. Do you have one that you just like cannot wait for a guest to come up to you and be like, oh yeah, this is the one, this is it for me?
It used to be Maleficent, but I
Okay. Ursula? You like doing adults better or kids better? Who are like little kids at heart? Yeah, they're kids at heart. And this happens throughout the year
Yes,
or only during
throughout
the
the
holiday season?
throughout the year.
Okay.
Happens throughout the year. And,
So if I wanted to like Christmas bound,
yes,
I could do that too.
yes, you can. Absolutely.
I'm not saying I get dressed up every weekend, but an occasional Saturday here and there. That's great. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Guys, thank you.
So once again, if you're recording in 2 minutes, I'll do an official welcome. So go ahead and have your recordings right now. Who loves you, baby?
All right, so I think they're going to take a break for a few minutes. We're going to continue to walk around, and what I think I'll do is, since I think they want to take a break for a little bit, I will take a break as well. I will continue to share both on live as well as on my stories on Instagram. You see where I'm going already. The food's out. It looks good. It smells good. I'm going to fix my gimbal issues in the meantime.
Well, here we go.
Thank you guys so very much for watching. Oh, you know what? Let's turn you around anyway.
Daniel, I am your host for the evening. Once again, welcome to the Walt Disney World Resort Fall Preview. Tonight, you'll get a glimpse of 2 favorite fall events. I know you're moving around, you're experiencing everything. We're going to kick off tonight with an exclusive sneak peek into the 6 Savors and Fun happening at this year's Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Now, you've already experienced it. You know we have 6 content locations set up around the room with spokespeople who are excited to share a little bit about what's to come when the festival begins on August 29th. We've got a lot of cool locations.
Again, thank you guys so very much for watching. Again, stay tuned, not just to Facebook, to my Instagram stories. Stay hungry. You're going to want to be hungry tonight. We've got a lot of stuff coming up from now really until almost midnight. I'll see you guys soon.
We've got festival food and beverage. Of course, you got to love the